I've been on many lives, and one of the things that I want for us to establish on these lives is the fact that there are a lot of undecided
All right.
people, and the undecided we want to able to have a forum where they can come to discuss the issues as to why they are undecided at this point. I think it is very important as I could listen to different lives, and um, the elder statesman, he did touch on some key points there where he highlighted the good work of the current administration. And one of the things that I also am hearing from the various people who are somewhat disgruntled, I'd like to let them know that this democracy that we seem to enjoy in developed countries like these, it just didn't come overnight. It took a while. If you look at our independence is only 60 plus years, in comparison to Canada and America, 100, 200 years. So our democracy, for where we are, I think we've done well. Is it the best? Does it need a room for improvement? Sure. But I think we're finally getting into the right direction. We've turned the corner. We're on the straight. And I believe if given a chance, the next 4 to 5 years, we'll see more than growth. If we think we're seeing growth now, I think we're going to be light years ahead. And I think this is something that needs to be highlighted. And as I said, to get the undecided on the platform so that we can have a good, a heartfelt discussion with them to figure out why are they undecided, what is it they're looking for that they have not seen, what else could they, what is it they could do, and where the improvement needs to take place, and which there are many. But I just want to say again, big up to the elder statesman and his history, his experience, and his service that he has given to his country, and we're all benefited from it. That's my
Well,
submission.
I want to say thank you, sir. And I want to say thanks to those in Canada and America who are listening. And the night time I was on your program, for the 2 days after that, my phone
This
ring
program here?
continuously. Well, on one of the programs.
No,
But
not this one. This one named Show Pow Chat now. Vancouver, we there now.
No,
okay,
he was on another program the other night.
okay, well, we
Yeah.
can tell you, people listen to you. They call me and they said, thank you. You helped me to go away. I've been able to finish my house. I've been able to send my children to school, and I am better off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. And
Mr.
the legacy
Charles,
live on.
Mr. Charles, a quick question. I'm not sure if you have a read on the political landscape, because you have retired now. But always, what's your confidence is like going into this election?
Are you still there?
Yeah, I was asking you, based on your experience over the years, I'm not sure how much connected you are to the ground, or to what's going on. But how confident are you that we will get a third term?
Sir, my confidence is as those who are listening. And I can tell you, it will not happen overnight. Not everybody going to get water one time. Not everybody going to get good road one time. Not everybody going to get a good job one time. But if you look back, you will see that these things have come faster under this young man than those who have had it. and he has been there just 8 years. They were there 18 and a half years, and all the comrades, they have songs of sufferation. So I can't tell you what to do. I can only beg you that work with him, give him another term of leadership, give them a chance to bring more water, more roads, more schools, more employment. I mean, look at it, understand. Look at what is happening around us, right? I don't know if you're aware of it. I am around my computer and I'm reading on the New York Times that the President of the United States has given instructions not to continue the job of raiding the farms where farm workers are, or hotels where workers from other countries are. So there were Jamaican farm workers who were hiding from last week because they were packing them up to send home. They don't have to come, they will not come again because Trump has joined the police off of all farm work so that the farm workers can stay. The farmers in America has appealed to him through their Minister of Agriculture, and he has agreed, the sign is here, no more raiding of farms, the president has said. So those who were hiding from last week can go back to work right now, and they don't have to come back to Jamaica at this stage. And those in hotels that will send up their hotel workers who are hiding from police don't have to, because to the headline here, President of the United States has advised no raiding of farms and hotels where foreign workers are, because the people of America has said they can't find no American to do the work what I'm doing.
Yeah. Mr. Charles,
Yes,
somebody
sir.
asked you, what about Peter Whittingham?
What happened to him?
Yeah, what happened to Peter Whittingham?
Oh, he died, Peter
Who
died.
was Peter Whittingham?
Well, why? Peter, I think, was the second or third man who was taken into detention. And I remember when a lot of us up there were crying and feeling downhearted. He used to lecture us because he was a soldier. And he put strength in the body and said that it will finish one day. Don't fall down. I see some man cry like baby because the only little light that you see out of the legacy son. Right? You think say it was easy? You think it was easy? But Peter used to help us by encouraging us as a soldier. He had passed through the rough days. And I don't know. I don't really want him to talk about it on the air.
Yeah. Come on. Anybody, we're going to lock off 10 o'clock, cause I don't know early work. Anybody else want to ask Mr. Charles something? J-Keeper, you want to ask Mr. Charles something? A big woman?
Mr.
Big woman?
Charles,
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, J-Keeper.
I don't remember the guy name, a Whitehall Avenue. He put up his 2 finger and them shoot it off.
God. Why you want to bring back them to something to me now?
Because me young, sir, but me know.
I'll tell you something. The worst that happened. Me see people jump off of their house top and Mandeville because they couldn't pay their mortgage. And then commit suicide.
And no
And
man's land around a Olympic Garden, the Cockburn Pen Tower Hill there. the place and them the soldier and the police there and the people them the amount of people them they throwing at no man's land. People
Yeah,
left to go a shop and then no come back, they end up at no man's land.
yeah. Well, not only that, look at them boys, what them say them will teach them how to shoot, and them
Mm-hmm.
carry them and give them gun. And when they
Mm-hmm.
line up the gun and them show them over to the back where I shoot them and them say them have gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, right? And all them old people in the nursing home,
Yes,
right?
man.
That's how
Green
them a
Bay.
labor right. That's
Green
it.
Bay.
But you know, I blame some of the older one, you know, because you not tell no people about it, you know. When you sit down and make them a talk, say, sweet talk is better than work. Sweet talk, the sweetest talk of this country has ever had was Michael Manley. And him declares a socialism dead. And this man now come and say him is a socialist, him a carry back there. I wanna thinking someone wanna work with him. Boy, don't say me no one, you know. Don't say me no tell you, know. Don't say me sleep with them chink and dog free in the prison free. The longest, me spend the longest time because me say me not telling no lie on Siaga because me have never seen Siaga get no gun. And me spend the longest time in a prison and come out. Let me give you a joke. Babsy complained to me one day when we in a prison said, five of them in the one big room where them put them. And then give them one big bucket. And me go out the window, knock on the door and say, me want to talk to the man in charge. And I said, listen, you can't have five women in a one prison. And the woman them see them period and all them thing. And then get them an open bucket. And I said, boy, me bring out wall up there. Nice, and my body start make noise. And then say I'm the leader, and they put me on one slice of bread and one glass of water for
Water.
8 days. 8 days. And
But let's
and,
do
and,
the wicked
and
one.
say me come to come disrupt the camp. Me say, if you don't put a cover bucket in there, we mash it up. And we say it 3 times, if we say it again, one slice of bread and one glass of water for idiots. And we say it two more
Yeah,
times
yeah.
and then put me and lock me in. And they take me out for 10 minutes a morning time, so I must go a latrine. Right? And if you spend 15 hours and knock on the time, they knock on the door and say, time! And you have to say sometime.
So, Mr.
So
Charles, you have a book out and these things? You write about them things there in a book?
we have four books out there, man.
And
Yeah,
this?
we have a book out there. I'm finishing a book now. And may I tell you, take it from
What's the
my
title of this
mouth.
book
I'm
I'm
not a
finishing up?
horse. Take it themselves from the horse's mouth. This government, Andrew Holness, leading this government, if you make it slip out of your hand through sweet talk, that sweet talk can make it better. Don't blame me.
Dog name your supper.
Huh.
Don't blame me. Right?
Yeah.
Houses are being built, roads are being built, man are buying them car, schools are being built. Of course, everybody can't get it one time. So people looking at us say them get and them not get, and the next man say if them was there you'd have get, them was there you'd have get. Let us talk. So I tell you, brother,
Mr.
Yeah.
I
Charles, you did
tell you,
Mr. Charles, you did have a praying mother. I remember when I follow your cousin Millie sent and go down a sentence. That woman could have prayed. She could have prayed. Your mother was a praying mother.
you know something. My mother was an angel.
Oh yes. Nice
Anytime
woman.
there's a problem in the district, the people them come to see her. And I remember one time a man and his wife having war, man. And the people them get up and say, Miss Brown, go see Miss Rita. And she said she not go see Miss Rita in the car. Miss Rita go tell her must leave him to God.
A true
but
man.
but my
Hold
mother,
on, Mr. Charles. Somebody
hold on,
asked
let
you
me
what
tell you
the
one
main
thing.
reason
She
why
said
they
something
lock you
about
up.
she said something about her praying mother. My mother not beat you if you do anything wrong, you know. She send you
Yeah, yeah.
inside, take the Bible, sit down with you, read a chapter, and then you kneel down, and she put it before the Lord, and she said, Lord, help him. And some people beat up people, broke up them bone. She make you read the Bible. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not tell lie. Thou shalt covet, don't covet the neighbor.
Those
And you have
are.
to, all of that. So she was a praying woman. So this lady
Yeah.
said, listen man, you're having problem with your husband. Go see Miss Rita. Go see Mr. Charles' mother. She said she not go see Miss Rita because Mr. going to tell her she must leave him to God. But so they used to call her Miss Leave Him to God woman. But I can tell you, she has done great, right?
Yeah. Mr. Charles, hold on there.
Yes, sir.
Somebody asked you what the main reason they may lock you up. We hear you say true, you never want to tell like Pansiaga. But somebody want to ask if that was the main reason. What's the reason for them to come phone and lock you up?
All right, let me tell you something. They came and arrest me. Said that
Yeah.
they have a man who said he saw me distributing guns at Sherlock School in Southwest.
Well, I in the
So,
park.
yeah, so when the case called up, Winston Spalding was my lawyer, I'm dead now. Good boy. He asked the young man, you saw Mr. Charles distributing gun? He said, yes, sir. How much gun him distribute? 24 guns, sir. Him give 24 man gun that evening? Yes, sir. How many of you was in the school? 25 of us, sir.
So he don't
I'm
get
not get,
none, so he
you
begs.
not get none. He said, no, you not give me none, sir. And I went and said, are you Bex? Yes, I'm a Bex. And the, and the
He
judge
makes him
said,
go get none.
the judge, Winston said, Your Honor, you can see what has happened. And he said, Mr. Charles, you may go. Yeah? So it was rough and tough, but from the bottom to the top. I stood at the bottom, I work it, and the man said, perseverance make you conquer. I come all the way through and have my children, and God give me a good man, a senior nurse practitioner, and we have 7 picnic, 4 girl and 3 boy, and 3 of the girls are doctor, and one of the boys are doctor, the 4 doctor, and one is an attorney and him is Minister of Labor and Social Security now. So God has helped me
The new thing.
through the journey and become a stand strong, stand up against hardship. And I am saying to you who don't make up your mind yet, what you waiting for? You're waiting
Yeah.
to go back, you're waiting to go back in a hardship. One man promised to put you back in a short pants. One man promised to put you back in a prison. I put you in a prison. Eh? The truth is this. Bunting and Golden should never be put in charge of PNP. There are 2 heap of PNP man out there who work hard.
But them are not
Them should,
PNP, you know, Mr. Charles. They must them are
but
risers.
them the man and PNP man. Them the man are capitalists.
No,
Them
them
no
are
no PNP.
capitalists.
Bunting and Golden were the biggest capitalists.
Yeah.
And the PNP they earn more money than anybody else. And then come out and say them in charge of PNP. And PNP man they are jump round with fists. No man.
But
But
even with them one PMP carrying cross, I'll lash out upon them, you know. She no that's no matter all.
well, let me tell you, man, those of you who have seen the light, put the light in the eyes of others, because me no really want to see what we have passed through come back. 18 years we spent under them, and now we get a little relief. And start September 1, me start me 90. I mean, I like live a little longer, but me no want live under them people who are checking you out, so they want to put me back at the prison. They put me back at prison. They're going to put you in a short pants. I
That
mean,
will never happen,
and as me said to you,
Mr. Charles. That will
some,
never happen.
I may say to you, someone no understand, you know. Sometimes me say, me say really me couldn't just go and go make some of the ching bite, you know. Me really,
Hey, Squitty Mother
hold
like to
on,
say
let me tell you
something.
something. One night, when
Yeah.
the chink and the dog bite me in the prison, me get up the man and knock on the door. I said, no, go back in there. Because too much chink in there, then come and spray the mattress the Wednesday morning and put me out for about 3 hours because I want them put in the, say you can't breathe it. And then put me on a 110 for sit down. And put me back in the, at the night, apart from the smelling of the spray. No chink no bite me. The next thing, boy, me was so glad 2 days, me free from chink and dog flea. The
Yeah.
4th day, chink catch me again and me ball out. You know the man ain't change the mattress for me?
Yeah.
Then, the way chink could have come from. Then spray and kill off the chink them. The chink and dog finna bite me for 3 years. And the next time,
Yeah.
them bite me up so bad. I change the mattress.
And bring a mattress with chink.
So, I no believe, say,
Yeah.
I no believe, say, that it is sweet talk run country. Sweet talk
No,
no
sir.
run country. Hard work run country.
All right.
Right? And you
What
have
on,
this
Mr.
guy
Charles?
here. I want to fooling with
What on,
him.
Mr. Charles? It's Bridget and name Matthew want to ask you something. Matthew.
Yeah, well, a personal because my mom know you and I know a little bit about you back in the days coming up as a child. But I would like to cause I have a personal question can ask over the ear.
Go
So
ahead, man.
I would like to try to contact you to talk to you about that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I have at Belmont Road sometime in the days. So just let me know.
Well, I oversee. We would have to talk over the phone.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
inbox him and follow him, man.
Yeah, man. You can call me, man.
Okay.
Inbox him, man, and give me a number and him.
Yeah.
Man. Well,
You
gentle people, this come at the end of
wanna
the show
take it
now,
now?
you
Hmm?
You
know.
wanna take it now?
Yeah, but
I
could I
wanna
tell you?
take my number now?
You can't do it over
Oh,
here.
yeah. Yeah, just
No, do it over here, man.
get
Just
the number.
inbox
Him
him,
give
no?
me.
Yeah, I'll matter. I'll just scheme now, make sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Matthew,
man.
just inbox him, man. You don't want to get a number like that over the years.
No, you can't do that, so you have to inbox him. Put it
Okay.
in. Follow him
Well,
and then you inbox
Yeah,
him.
just follow him and send him a message. Message him.
Okay.
All right,
well,
peeps. Anybody want the last word?
I have a quick question. Mr. Charles,
yes.
I know that you have been in this thing here from the outset, from early days. There's always a conversation about Michael Manley.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man. There was always a conversation that when it comes on to school in Jamaica. There's always a conversation. People tends to give all the credit to Mike and Manley because of the Jamal program. But I was looking at I think the speech was called the Throne Speech from Edward Siaga. I'm not
Yes.
sure if, I think it's the Throne Speech. I was looking at it and trying to find some information where Edward Siaga the ideas that Michael Manley implemented were Siaga's ideas that he implemented as far as even schooling and stuff like that in terms of the Jamal program. What do you remember, or can you share with us the school programs that Edward Siaga had implemented prior to Michael Manley implementing those Jamal schools and stuff like that?
Well, let me tell you something. I want you to listen carefully. I came back to Jamaica 1965 one Sunday evening and went to work Monday morning at the BITU because Hugh Shearer met me in New York while I was at university and he invited me to come back. There were two people in Jamaica who I had a problem as to which one I would work with. One was Michael Manley and one was Edward Siaga. Nobody, listen to me carefully, nobody attracted me more in his presentation than Michael Manley. Very attractive to Michael Manley when him talk and what he want to do. I went to Hugh Shearer, I said, listen, I have a problem. Hugh Shearer said, what's the problem? I said, boy, I like how Michael talk, you know. And him said, but Eddie, me like what Eddie doing. So he said to me, make up your mind whether you want to go with a man who talk sweet or you want to go with a man who work hard. And that is why I went to the JLP. Edward Siaga had formed a lot of things with boys, work, all that. But don't make nobody fool you. Listen to me carefully. Michael Manley has done a lot for Jamaica too. Me not going to go around and talk, so Michael not do nothing for Jamaica. And I'm not going to talk that Siaga is the only man who do things for Jamaica. Right? I will tell you who, in my opinion, do more. As Shearer said to me, one talk sweet and one work hard. Make up your mind which one you want to go with. Right? But Michael Manley has done for Jamaica plenty things too. So don't make nobody fool you. But Michael is different from them, man. You? These men are different from Michael Manley. So don't want to sit down and say because Michael was that, then these two guys, Bunting and Golden, who are the biggest capitalists in Jamaica, them not Michael Manley. They're not Michael Manley. Right? Why do you think they never support Portia? But anyhow, as I told you, I don't have anything that I would say kill him for. I can say that under his government, we didn't get the movement. I was a socialist and I believe more in the socialism business, while Siaga, I do the work, and I do the talk. And that is why I go with Siaga rather than with him. But I love him too. Hold on, you know the conflict between me and him all part? You don't know it?
No.
Are you there? Well, I asked you, Shero, and they say, how come the NW, the PNP have all the backside, and the BIT you know have none? Same time I said, they go get one now. So I went to Alpart, and I start to talk to the workers, and boy, about 4 weeks after that, the man them start to come to me, and Michael come down, had a meeting. About 450 people was at the meeting. And me and two men from Kingston who went with me sit down about 20 chain away from the meeting and me listen to everything. And then the meeting finished. And I see a police jeep come down before the crowd. And I say, boy, I can't run again, you know. Because the man them cover me. Because man, they tell them, say, if they not get rid of me from down here, they're not going to get no work. And the man never, well, that's why I mean them to interpret it. They interpret, if you get rid of me, mean, get rid of me. And me say, man, me get scared. And me jump into the police back. The man stop beside me, me jump up. 2 policemen from the back of the jeep with 2 long guns. And 2 policemen at the front. And the man said to me, Hulu, tell me something. Who are you? You're police? He said, come out. You know, you hear me say, come out. I mean, I have to come out of the van and stand up. And him no move. And that time the crowd come down on me. And a guy named Cookie. I don't know if you know him. Michael come down with about man hand in hand. 9 men up front of the crowd, hand in hand. And when them come down to the bus stop, the police stop and me stand up, me hearing Cookie said to Manley, him have a gun. Manley hear when him say, him have a gun, but him no say me. And Manley ask, who have a gun? And the man give me a lick in my eye, broke the bone in my left eye. Up to now, you can notice that the doctor them not even get the bone back, but me save the eye. And me draw my gun and fire the gun upon him and shot him in the leg. And the crowd run away. The crowd run away. And Manley stand up and me put the gun upon him and say, you cause it. And he said, you damn fool, I'm trying to save you. And me run left him, stand up same place. Me say, Michael Manley is the bravest man. The man don't move, you know. That's why I like him, you know. I like him, I tell you the truth. I like him. I run left him and we end up our man hospital. I think it's somebody that came from the hospital, come to town. Right? So we have a rough time with them. Rough time. But me stand up from the bottom to the top. That's my last book for finishing now. From the bottom to the top. Right? I was you have to hear the top. 2 terms as local government, KCC. Right?
Yeah,
Then 3 terms MP in St. Thomas. 4 term MP in Clarendon. 1 term minister local government. 2 term minister of public utilities and transport. 2 term minister of labor and social security. And finally speaker of the house. And all that comes through the people of Jamaica who take me from nowhere, barefoot, to somewhere. And I thank them. And I think I have helped a lot who come from where I come from. Who never have no box, no toenail. All of them toenail drop out, buck out, because I never have no shoes. Right?
Mr. Charles.
Hold on, make you a joke. I went to a school at Lime Tree Garden, and there's only one boy
I need to
who
start
used to
eat
wear
back them
shoes come to
stuff there
school.
too, you know. I usually eat them.
One boy used to wear school.
Sometimes I eat, me can't get to go at this store.
Man named Barter, a rubber boot. Anybody faint for school, they say, where him there? Send for Derek, call Derek quick, and take off the shoes and put it on him nose, and he wake up. You understand what that mean?
Ask him what I ask him, Mr. Vegas,
Good
because we
thing.
have cut that now, we have kind of lock it up.
Yes, sir, you're saying something.
Yeah, Mr.
Yes,
Vegas,
I'm going to ask you quickly, because the reason why I asked you that question, there are people who would argue that Edward Seaga did not want to educate the nation. But when I was looking at the Tune speech, I saw where he had programs, educational programs prior to Jamal. So that was what I was trying to get from you. If you have any recollection of such things.
Sir, listen to me carefully. it is not easy to decide who do more than what in terms of education and water and light, because everybody do some while they were in there, right? But Siaga was doing more manual work with the workers, right? The trades and the thing. Michael Manley was also in education. So I am not here to say one did and one not do. Both of them do, right? But I will tell you, I went with Michael Manley, I went with with Edward Siaga because he was doing more of the practical things that the Jamaican people wanted to move out of nowhere to somewhere. But Michael Manley was doing education and people moved too. So don't believe that I say him don't do nothing and Siaga one do it. Both of them do. But there were two different approach, right? One was, put it this way, one was capitalist and one was socialist. And the capitalists do more of the hard work and manual work, and the socialists was probably more in education. So I would suggest that both of them did. You have some man right now, he tell us if man they never make education free, them they wouldn't have it. And somebody will tell us that if Siaga never send him go trade, he would never trade. So what we have to do is to look and say, these two Jamaican guys did a lot of this one. So I will tell you that both of them did a lot for Jamaica. Norman Manley and Bustamante. Both of them did a lot for Jamaica. Right? So, but you look at the last 20 years and tell me which leader has done more for Jamaica. Get more house to live in, more work, transport to work with. Ask me which of them, and I will tell you. Edward Siaga tried his best, Michael Manley tried his best. Since that, you tell me who. PJ Patterson will tell you, Keosha Simpson will tell you, Hugh Sherry will tell you, Edward Siaga will tell you. And I going to tell you, I have worked through all of them. And this young man who born since independence, more has been done under Andrew Hornis than any of them. And you tell me now you're asking if we give him a third term? You tell me you sit down and go and make sweet talk, put out hard work. Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Me at 90, me going in at me 90, I might not be here for another 40 years. But if you make that mistake by saying, boy, I don't know what I'm going to do, you don't know what you're going to do, take it from the horse's mouth. Call me the horse. Vote beside the bell and give Andrew another term.
All right, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
One quick question.
All right.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Mr. Charles.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Just make it quick, because I go down and now I have to
Make it
cut
quick.
out
I hear
again.
your voice, but you did mention the BIT, which I was part of at one point, you know?
Yes.
Yes, yes. But real quick, I think what Mr. Vegas is saying, and I understand the question he's asking for, and you maybe best can shed some light on this, you see. There's a false narrative, you see, that it was Michael Manley who started educate Jamaican people, and I do not buy that story.
Who started what?
Educating Jamaicans, and I do not buy.
Sir, that is political talk.
Well, that is what happened because I think that's
That's
what
it.
Vegas.
In other words, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I could tell you that this all the schools, all the high schools during that period was built by Hugh Shearer. He
Yes,
took the
sir.
bauxite money and built schools. So
Yes, sir.
it's not only Siaga and Manley contribute to education, but JLP says for the man do it, PNP says for the man do it. I will tell you as a political student, I will tell you that All of them do something. Some do more than some, but the time when some come on, certain things that are done. But you have it now. You see it, you see it, you have felt it. You see
Yeah.
house a bill, you see road a bill, you see car full up the road, you see people go to school, you see improvement. You
But
see,
Mr.
man gone America and Canada, and we just told you that
Sir Charles,
Trump just moved the policeman them from the farm so that no Jamaican don't no send home. Last week they couldn't go work because they were gonna send home all of them. Right?
but Sir Charles,
This boy give him a chance to carry Jamaica another 5 years and see where we're going now.
but Sir Charles, I think what Mr. Vegas is seeking, we're seeking clarity. Because what I'm saying is that when Michael Manley came in 1972, right?
Yeah.
Jamaicans, we had an educated society. It was never a backward society. But there's this false narrative out there, and that's what confused Mr. Vegas. Now, I can say that when Michael came to power in 1972, the university was filled with black kids. Every teacher's college was filled with black kids. Chaos was filled with black kids. And not only that, up to 90% of Jamaican kids had a primary school education. We know that much. Where we had a deficiency was in the high school level, Mr. Vegas. That when Michael Malley came to power, only about 1% of the kids were going to high school. And that was because we didn't have the places. But when Michael Malley left power, he only changed the amount of kids by 0.5%. When he left power after the 8 years, Jamaica didn't have 2% of the kids going to high school. It was all about that. So he didn't change too much, and Michael didn't start the common interest. It started by Norman Manley. I mean, the colonial period, and Edwin Allen improved on it.
Right.
So Michael Manley didn't do the thing about Michael Manley educating Jamaican is nonsense. When Michael came to power, the count on illiterate people was 100,000. At that stage, the population was almost 1.8 million people. Work out the percentage, Vegas, and he only find 100,000 illiterate people. You could realize that most
Right.
Jamaicans were literate. And there's a world report I looked at which showed that when in 1970, the literacy rate in Jamaica was 90%. And it fell on Michael Manley. So
So the
Well,
whole
well,
narrative, the whole
1970s.
narrative to make it sound like the whole
well,
narrative to make
well,
it sound like the country was highly
Illiterate. It's
illiterate is
nonsense.
a false narrative.
It's a false narrative.
Because the man so come on, maybe I don't know if Mr. Charles know about it, but there's also a narrative about you share with some book business. You know the argument of book business the PMP the miles talk about.
Book tip.
sir, let me say this to you. We
Mm.
are saying the same thing with different things, right? Saying what about Shara? Shara take the bauxite money and build high school right across Jamaica. Doesn't that something that was good?
Of course.
Seaga set up organization and young people were trained right across Jamaica. Wasn't that something was good?
Yeah.
Michael Manley come and say you have no money to go to school, you can go to school free. Wasn't that something that was good? So let us not isolate the goodness in every time that the man them was working, something was done good for the country. What you
Right.
need to worry about is
True
no.
word. True word.
You need what you have before you, all of them. Norman Manley and Buster Manty, Michael Manley and Hugh Shearer. Sangster was a short time. PJ Patterson, Portia. They all during their time, there are certain things that you can say was done. Hear me now.
Yes, Mr. Charles, I
Look,
agree with
look,
you.
look
See,
what we
but
do now.
one second,
Look
Mr.
what we
Charles.
do now. This young man, in 8 years, look what he has done for Jamaica. Look what the leadership of Andrew Holness has done. And you tell me you stay your yard because your mind not tell you what you want to do. This man, Michael Mann, I remember the night when Michael Mann said socialism done. And this man come and say him a socialist and he want to carry back to socialism. Not only that, he don't have a Jamaican passport. Eh? But you gonna tell me
Do,
say
do you,
him must this no man. Don't get me mad, man.
we know
All
why,
right.
we know why I get upset, my boss.
You could
Eh?
call it a night, I know.
Yeah, we know why I get upset. Why you relax? Why you relax?
Get
Are you
you
there for
upset,
the
Mr. Charles.
retirement?
It's a
Yeah,
pleasure,
man.
man. We want to
Me want
relax.
you come back, Mr. Charles.
Yeah, man.
Tomorrow night, me want you come early so we can have a long talk.
Listen, man. Listen, let me tell you like a secret. Me have a daughter, Dr. Michelle Charles. She's a dental surgeon. Me no know what me go take her out of her office and send go put in politics. Pernell
Why?
Jr. is an attorney, right? And he was working in the DPP office. I me take them what the hell I go take them out for, right?
Mr. Charles, you know why?
They
You
say
know
the
why
kick up
you know
And
kick
me
why?
them
ask
out.
them, why you come? She said, Daddy, are you cause it? You say you're doing for the people and we must come continue.
Yeah,
Well,
man. Yeah,
Big
yes.
up
Master,
Dave. Big up
me
Dave.
send to you, Ancho, could be my son. Ancho born since independence, you know. And you see leadership in this youth. And there's those around him, and you are asking how you will vote. Are you a man who talk, but come over man who have act?
But
This man. All
how do
right,
you
hold on
feel? How
now.
do you feel, Mr. Charles, though, when you see them trying to tarnish his character, though? When you see
Sir,
Mark Golding him trying to tarnish his character.
sir, let me tell you something. It's not strange to me because I've been reading the Bible. And if you look back, if you
Speaking,
look
you have
back,
to run it till 2 o'clock.
it's not strange to me. All they're trying to do every night, they plan to see what they can say bad to about Andrew to turn people mind from him and to say them can talk while he's acting. Well, you must tell me whether you want to go with the talkers or you want to go with the actors because talking is cheap and sweet and then go a big school. The man said him is going to make sure that short pants are made to put we in a prison. And this one said last week on Mark that he is going to make sure that feel that the war must come back to Jamaica. Oh no, this man, oh no mad. Remember go wake up my mother. Remember wake up my mother out of her grave, come pray for you know.
Yes, I. Well, tonight was a great night, you know. You know,
Thank
so
you
we're
so
going
much,
to lock
Mr.
off and
Charles.
now. So,
Thank you so much. You gave us some rich information tonight because I personally did not know that you share build school across Jamaica.
Okay.
Sir, the high school, when I remember I was there, and when Shearer took over, the greatest thing that Shearer has done was to use bauxite money to build high schools throughout Jamaica.
And primary school.
Wow.
And I
Wow.
remember
well,
right
let
now,
me ask Mr. Charles this. Because people have come on the platform all the while I say this. Who build the most school in Jamaica, Mr. Charles? PMP or JLP?
well, sir, you would want me to say JLP. Me not going to say that,
No, it is
No,
Because
me not
Is it
asking
Mr.
it. Me just
JLP
want
job?
to the right
let me tell
answer.
you why I'm not going to say that.
More
This
the
is
right
not a
answer.
competition, right?
Yeah.
Shearer, I can tell you, is the father of the high school because when he came on, the bauxite money was there and it turned to that. Under every one of them, some school were built. Yeah?
Wow.
Under every one of them, something good was done. It's not just bad. You need
It,
to
it, it,
calculate, you
yeah,
need to calculate which one has done more. Take St. Thomas. My God, Everybody left St. Thomas come a town, come look work. And later this year, everybody have to go back to St. Thomas, go work.
You know what I appreciate about you, Mr. Charles?
Mm.
You are willing to give credit to where credit is due.
Yeah.
That's what I appreciate about you, and I enjoy your conversation. I hope we will continue to have you, come on and share wisdom with us, because I think sometimes the conversations become so toxic because people do not give Edward Siaga and you, Shearer, any credit, especially when we speak to the PNP. So it becomes toxic because we are pushing back and saying, no man, Siaga do this, and it's a denial, and then we try to say one person did something and one person didn't do something. And you're willing to say the difference was socialism and capitalism. And once you say that, who know, because we know socialism basically, in my opinion, set us back because of Michael Manley's ideologies. You can agree or disagree on that. I personally think that set us back during that time. But you're willing to give credit where credit is due, and I truly appreciate that.
Sir, I am not an idiot. I have a degree in political science. I wouldn't even call myself a political scientist. I say I have a degree. I've studied the politics of the world. And I will tell you, the world did not stop when PNP was in power. Things that was being done by the JLP, PNP continued, at least some of it. And when JLP took over and PNP was here, JLP continue. Some of what we do, everybody make a contribution.
Right.
But for 18 and a half years, the world and Jamaica was in a bag. And Andrew, young, born since independence, lead this country. And you want to tell me all we're going now, water out there, road out there, light out there, house a bill, man a work. Eh? And you want to tell me that a man saying can bring back socialism and you want to go back to that? You won't tell me that? And you want to sit down and tell me, say, boy, I mean, I know I'm going there. You don't know? Well, stay there and say you don't know till he catch you. You ever crash boots catch you and start to scratch it till you rub it? Well, you stay there.
Courage.
You stay there.
Oh,
All right,
and
sir.
lastly, Mr. Charles, I have a quick, no, just a suggestion. And I know a little bit about the NIs that have in Jamaica, which would somewhat compare the social security in America. But I think it might be time if, I don't know if you might still have connection with the government, that they do some kind of revision on it, It can be, since it was written in the 60s, I think it's a bit outdated,
What? Socialism?
No, the NIS, man.
NIS?
Yes, sir. I think they need to do some more revision on it, update
You
that.
mean national insurance you're talking?
Yes, sir. National insurance,
Well,
yes.
sir, let me tell you something. National insurance was established under Bustamante, led by L.G. Newland.
I know that.
And thousands of people who are retired today and getting a check is as a result of the national insurance. And PNP oppose it. NIS, them turn it around and call it SIN. And them
Yes.
take to the street and say, dash it away, don't work with it, don't take it. And today what? Thousands of people are saying, thank God for LG Newland, thank God for the Jamaica Labour Party, because every month I get a little check. If I never have that, what would I have? Eh?
No, I'm not criticizing that. Just to make myself clear, what I'm saying, they could maybe improve on it a bit. Meaning to say, let's say someone age 55 now want to start paying to it. Then they won't accept the payment because they're closer to 60. You see what I'm saying?
No,
So
but
they should make,
you have not been following the NIS. all those people who were born a certain time and did not contribute to the NIS have all been brought into the NIS. You need to go back and check. And my son is there, and I heard him say the other day, and you, let us say to all Jamaica now who are listening, and you who have a program, if you know anybody who is 75 years and not getting anything, send that person to the Ministry of Labor. Tell them Colonel Charles Sr. say he must go look for his son, because he told me to tell you, every man who is 75 years and over will get no, everybody who is 70, I think is 70, will get 75,000, right? Get a check every month from the government of Jamaica.
Yeah, man, say the truth.
So, a lot of people out there hungry now because they're not here. Get to them and tell them, go down there, it is there. Councillors, get them name. MP, get them name. Teachers, police, get those people name, because Andrew Warner's government is giving everybody a pension, whether you did earn it, learn it, contribute or not. It is there for you right now. Colonel Charles Jr.
And
And I'm telling him, not, Daddy, you're doing better than you, you know. Of course you're doing better than me because you just come.
and the subject, Scripture, let me just
Huh?
let me just make the boss at Mary again, because we get him upset a little bit. But just to make it out a little Mary, so you can go your bed and sleep nice tonight. Your son is a pit bull, yeah, in a good way. He's very, very strong, and super smart, articulate, and I am personally a major fan of your son. Very inspired by him. You know, the way he carries himself, the way he stands up in the parliament and challenges, you know, people who seems to believe that they are above reproach.
Sir, suppose I tell you this. Suppose I tell you this. You are saying that Colonel Charles has done well. Colonel Charles have 7 children and 4 of them are doctors. One is an attorney and the others are money. The girl is a money in a money business, and the other son is in the money business. Now, nobody remember that me couldn't do it without the wife.
Yeah.
My wife is a senior public health nurse. She runs a nursing home right now. And I'm telling you, if I didn't find that the girl there, me could never be talking tonight like me I talk now. Me
Yeah.
couldn't, my pitney them could never. Some of them would be out there driving cab. Some would be out there doing all kind of thing. She makes sure that the 7 of them find a place in the world. Yeah? When she was in America working 3 jobs, she crashed. And she's finding herself in a hospital. And when she wake up, she asked who carry her. And up to today, she can't know is who. The man then said 2 men carry her go there. And they don't, she has many able to say thanks to them. But if them listening, we want to say thanks because they save her life. And she, not me, she helped make me what I am. But she damn well make the pit in them what they are. So, me taking the praise for her, not for me. Because without she, boy, I can tell you. Right? I mean, it was like a wildfire, you know, remember that, you know?
You know,
You
me
know,
me like the part you say, me like the part where you say when you get in that trouble, you just leave it down.
well, the truth is this. The truth is this, and they have done well. Michelle, who is the MP for St. Thomas, I don't understand. She she trying her best and she working hard, and people are still saying them no get. All of we can't get one time. All of us can't get house one time. But watch the trend. And Dr. Ferguson, who was out there, you never hear me say anything bad about him because he gave a lot of his time to education of people out there. Right? Don't mean that him never war road too. It don't mean that him never wanted, but whatever he did, it come up under Michelle, and Michelle is able to stand and say, look at Goodyear, look at the road that used to take 2 hours from Kingston to reach Golden Grove. It take 1 hour now, and you have good road, right? And people who leave the common town of work is looking now to go back to St. Thomas to work. So things have changed, but it's not one government do it. It's not one MP do it. That is why I'm telling you, Hugh Shearer made a great stand when he took the bauxite money and said, build schools. Siaga did a great thing when he said, put all the youth together and set up organization and treat them in skills. Michael Manley said, go to school, I'll pay for you.